Something spectacular is happening at Nat Bailey Stadium this summer, and at first glance it might look like just baseball, but for the kids in attendance they are learning about so much more than just a game. I'm joined now by CEO and President of Boys and Girls Club, Carolyn Tuckwell, and tell us what is happening here.
Well, this is the second in our league games this year here at Scotia Field at Nat Bailey Stadium, and the Vancouver Canadians Foundation came to us a few years ago, 6 to be exact, and said they wanted to run a baseball league for kids who weren't going to get to play baseball otherwise, and knew to come to us because we have those kids. So we've been just having a blast with getting the kids here on the field when the team's on the road, and as you say, there's just so much beyond baseball that they're learning.
Now, you have worked with a lot of children. What kind of impact does something like this have on them long term?
Well, that is such a great question, and in fact, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary this year. And what we're hearing from alumni, we have alumni from our very first club here that are still connected to the organization. And what they're able to tell us is that in the club, they learned about being part of community, not just as a kid, but as they've grown up, they've remained connected to organizations like ours, and thankfully most of them with us specifically. Learning to be a part of community and contribute even when it's not going to meet your own needs, when it's actually for the good of others, is something that we want every kid to grow up understanding.
What is the Vancouver Canadians Baseball Foundation?
Well, we formed a foundation, myself, my partner and co-owner Jake Kerr, and our president Andy Dunn, about 6-7 years ago when we bought the team to do things in the community especially for children, to get them into baseball. And so what you have here is our Vancouver Canadians Baseball Foundation League. And when the team's away on the road in the summertime, working with the Boys and Girls Clubs, we have about 300 children out here between the ages of 5 and 11. And they're taught baseball skills by our coaches, who are volunteers and our own staff, and get to play baseball, have fun. Reason we do it is we think that team sports teaches life values, very important values: teamwork, showing up and taking responsibility, trying your hardest, cheering on others, learning to win graciously, learning to lose graciously, things that serve you throughout your life. And today, a lot of families can't afford to have kids in sports with the costs of it. So this is all paid for through the foundation. The children get a glove, a batting helmet, a bat bag, a uniform, and they get to keep it as theirs. So we think, as I say, it's very important for the health of our community to introduce young people to positive things like team sports.
If you'd like to sign up your kids for next summer's games, visit the Boys and Girls website below. And for City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Nicole Hodges.